handing over to you.
Okay, so shall I start?
Yes, ma'am.
Respected Principal, Professor Valentine de Cruz, ma'am, Associate Manager for the Joseph Anthony Paliparambil, the resource person for the day, Ms. Rupali Memin, Assistant Professor and IQAC Coordinator, Arihan College, Pune, faculty members of CS Department, and my dear participants. I welcome you all to the webinar, which is conducting on behalf of World Youth Skills Day on the topic Online Skills for Self-Development. Before handing over session to resource person, a few words about Ms. Rupali. She is currently working as assistant professor and IQAC coordinator in Arihan College. And she is also the founder of the company named Knowledge. She also holds extra responsibility as training and placement officer, extramural coordinator of the same college. She has got 8 years of industry experience as graphic and web designer and also 6 years of teaching. Now I welcome ma'am to take over the session.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And thank you for such a warm welcome. And welcome all the participants, all the teachers of St. Paul's College. So to start with today's presentation, I like to switch off my videos, and I just request all the participants to switch off their videos and their audios so you can have a good bandwidth and a good presentation. Thank you. So I'll just switch off my video. And during the question answer session, again, we can have the video on, and then we can have a proper discussion or any doubts regarding my presentation. Yeah. So is my presentation visible at any point? In case it is not, just Lindsay ma'am, you can unmute and let me know.
Your presentation
Yeah.
is
Yes, ma'am.
visible, ma'am.
My voice is audible, no error. Yeah, fine.
No.
So can I just know there are students as well as teachers in this presentation, right? So now we will be seeing the online skills for self-development. So before that, starting with that, now you know what actually you by knowledge. So here you are here today to gain some knowledge, to enhance your skills. So whatever skills you have, maybe you want to groom it, you want to enhance it, enrich your knowledge. So what actually you mean by knowledge? So now knowledge is not only to know what you know, but see, suppose if I know Java, I know C++, I know RDBMS, but I need to know what I do not know. So that is what actually I call as true knowledge. So I should be aware of what knowledge I have and what knowledge I don't have. And I should also know from my history, whatever I've learned in my past, what is the origin, what is my culture I belong to. So if I do not know that, it is like a tree without the roots. So if I do not know what actually I have learned, I cannot just forget things whatever I have learned in school or in college. And not necessarily the knowledge is whatever you learn in school or colleges or the technical knowledge which you have. It can be any knowledge which you have gained by acquiring from other skills also, apart from your technical and your educational skills. So proceeding further, now as I told you, we are here to learn something new. Now all of you have participated in today's session to learn something new. Now what exactly you mean by learning? Now learning will be an ongoing or continuous process from the start of your birth till you are or continues till your death. So every day, every single day, you are learning some new concept, some new thing, not only from the books, not only from the net, but even from the people around you, even from the nature. You are going to learn new things each and every day. So learning has never to be stopped. So every new life experience also helps or aids you in your learning process. So now, so what I suggest now, I being a teacher, I'm a faculty for nearly since 6 years. Before that, I was in industry. Before that, I was a faculty for multimedia. But I have been that experience. Now, as Lindsay ma'am told that I have experience of 8 years and 6 years. But to tell you, I have got a lifelong student experience since birth till now. I am a being a student now. Here also, I am a student along with you, because I will be teaching you some concepts, but based on your questions or your doubts, I'm going to learn something new. Okay, this might be some things with some student. So I'm going to be a lifelong student. And the more I learn, I'm going to earn more and more self-confidence. And every knowledge which I invest time on, now here you are at this time investing your time. You're not investing money, maybe you're not investing, but you're investing your time, and it is going to be the best interest which you're going to invest on your knowledge. So that is rightly said by Benjamin Franklin, sir. Now, what exactly is the beautiful thing, or what is the important thing of learning? So once you learn, see, maybe you are here today, you will be after 5 years, you'll be working in some good companies, or some of you might be some entrepreneur, or some faculties might switch their jobs. I might not work in Arihant, I might be in some other institute, or anywhere you go, I might be in some other country, but anywhere I go, my job might change, my position might change, everything will change, but my learning is not going to change, and whatever I have learned will be with me throughout. So whatever treasure I have learned will be me. Now when I'm leaving a company, I need to give the hold of the designation, the files, everything to that particular organism, but I'm not going to give my knowledge to them. I'm going to take my knowledge or my treasure, whatever I have learned up till now, with me. So learning is a treasure that will follow its own owner everywhere. So as I told you, learning is the best thing you can do, and you have to be a continuous in an ongoing learning process. Now, why we are here today? Now, because of the internet, now you have seen this is the statistics. I don't have to read it. With 560 million internet users, India is the second largest online marketing, and so on and so on. Every now and then, we come to see that so many internet users daily, they are going to increase, and looking at India's population, more and more internet users are there. Now what is the purpose of this? Now, initially our parents or our elders, now even your teachers initially would tell you that you have become a mobile addict, you are continuously on the mobile, no use, you are continuously on the Facebook, Insta, and something other things, you are posting your photos, no, you are not interested in studies or something like. These comments you might have heard so many times, but we can take a good advantage of that. Because of this internet, do you think that internet is really important? It has become a part and parcel of our life now. Now because of this internet, I am here with you today. Otherwise, before this, because of this, without that internet, I would just be teaching in a my Pune college, in my particular college, and just sharing my knowledge to the students. But now, because of this, I'm come here all the way from Maharashtra to Kerala, and I'm trying to interact with you students, with you teachers. I am being a part of your college now, and share my knowledge and gain some knowledge from you as well. So that is the internet which is coming to picture. Now, we are here all because of lockdown. Now, many of you might be depressed. What is this lockdown? 21 days lockdown, again 10 days lockdown. We are not able to go out of our houses. What are we going to learn here? No school, no college, no teachers are taking lectures and things like that. But we can see on the other side of this corona pandemic, we can see as a new opportunity. Now, basically, this COVID-19 lockdown has given us a bigger, wider, and a global arena, which is going to help us to gain our knowledge. It is going to give us new ideas, new insights, not only through India, not only through your state, not in through your nation, but around the globe. Now, sitting at one position, you are able to gain knowledge around the entire globe by just because of the now why you are here, because COVID-19 has given you some time for yourself with which you can access it. Now if you go to colleges or school, you have got limited time, say 6 hours, you come to college, you attend one lecture, and when you come out, you forget about that lecture, and then suppose you are absent for that particular lecture, you are like, oh ma'am, I have missed it, and then she has to again repeat it for you. But now, because of this internet, she can share the knowledge with you. You can have her recorded lectures and all those things. So we can take this coronavirus pandemic or COVID-19 as a good opportunity. Even the economic opportunity and challenges, one opinion is saying that New India is going to be an industrial and trade policy. It is needed to incentivize the entrepreneur rather to be makers and not just traders. So we are now into build a make in India. So now we are not just going to look in for options wherein I'm going to get a good job, a good opportunity, a hike in my previous job, or whether how do I survive with the existing job, or how do I stick to the job I have. Instead, you are trying to make a India hub wherein you are going to be a entrepreneurs. You don't have to depend or rely on others to give you jobs. You have to be self-dependent, self-reliant, and that is going to be your Make in India hub. So if you check this results of COVID-19 outbreak, some companies, now why are we have to be self-reliant or dependent on ourselves? Now this COVID-19, as it has given us new opportunities, some companies have started working online. They allow their employees to work online. Even now teachers like us and even teachers in your college, they have to work from home, so their time limit is not constrained. They have to work online from the home with their busy schedule, look at the home and all those things. And but some companies which have closed down, and many workers, they have to retrench. So if you see, there is a darker side of this, that many have lost their jobs also. And this is a really sad truth we have to face in this 2020 coronavirus. And we are not very sure when this is going to be normal, when the people are going to get jobs, and when it is going to come to a normal stage. But a good side, as I told you, we can have is, now everyone has an in computer and an internet connection. So you can have endless opportunities that you might even know what opportunities are lying ahead of you. Now, internet, as I thought, is very easy. Computers, even if you don't have a computer, everyone has a smartphone with them. Now, there are, it could be like, I cannot say, it can be a joke also, that most people in India don't even have a toothbrush, but they have smartphones, because that has become a necessity now. With smartphones, you need to have access. And now, because of this online things everywhere going, it has become your necessary. Initially, it was like smartphone is your luxury. Okay, in case you don't even have a smartphone, you're not going to lose much. But now it's going to be a necessity. So there are endless new opportunities that are ahead of you, and you have to take chance. You have to grab these opportunities to find a new job, to find new opportunities, to find new career aspects, to make yourself self-dependent, be your own boss. So let's see what are the opportunities we are going to have. Now, even our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has told you that we are going to be an Atmanirbhar Bharat. We have to be self-reliant. We cannot just depend on other countries also. So why depend on other countries? Because nowadays we see import-export has totally gone to a strike, and we are not able to get anything from outside countries. So why not be a Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan or a self-reliant India mission? This he announced after the coronavirus pandemic, which was related to an economic package. He announced this in 12 May 2020. So we have to take a good opportunity. We have to take this as a chance to ourselves to become self-reliant. And if more and more students or more and more youth or more and more employees start to become self-reliant, it is going to be a self-reliant India in a very short period of time. Now, we have seen that we are going in internet, we are going digital, digital, digital. So then what is the scope of digital marketing by the end of the 2020? Let's just have a survey. So looking at a recent survey, you can see the percentage, it was 33.5, and now it's exceeding by 255 billion marks and so on. So these all figures, these all statistics, I'm not going to go in detail about the statistics and the figures. You can get it anywhere, but this is how the industry is going. So we have a bigger market wherein we can become a part of this growing industry. We have a greater scope as digital marketers, and it is going to go on increasing. It's not going to go down. And even if we say that employees are being retrenched, the employees are losing their job, many companies are closing down, then how can we say that this scope is going to increase? But still, the digital industry is going to go, because initially the employees or the companies were just located for a particular city, and then may maximum they expanded their branches around the state or around the India. But now, if they go digitally, they are going to go along in a global arena. So they are going to increase their job, they are going to increase their business, and you as online, if you develop with this online skills, you are going to be a part of them, but you are going to be your own boss. Yes, you will be working for some other companies, you will be working for Amazon, Flipkart, and so other companies, maybe Tata, TCS, Infosys, all the companies, but at your time, in your place, and you according to your own wishes. You are not going to be a boss, or there is not going to be a boss who will going to be boss on you. You are going to be your own boss. So this is going to be the scope of your digital marketing in 2020. Now let's see what are the opportunities I have. I have just listed out, not necessarily these are the only things you are going to do. I have just listed of 10 options or 10 opportunities for you, with which you can go in with your online jobs, or start your own business, or start your own entrepreneur. Now to begin with, I'll just tell you my story. Now initially I started as a graphic designer. I was working with your Hallmark, or making cards and something. Then I started as a graphic designer. I had to go to office, sit there morning 9 to 5:30, make one or two cards, and then send it to my senior designer. Then who will say, okay, this is not proper, these colors are not proper, and reject it. Again, the same thing all over again. So I had to report to her. Then I started as a web designer. I joined the AT&T company. It was an UK based company. I started there as a web designer, then I proceeded to web developer. Then after that, but that was a very project based, so I didn't have any time limit. I had to work late night also, working with UK clients. So UK timing I had to follow. So there was no life as such, so I wanted to switch on to something. And then I always had that hint that no, something I am missing, I'm not sharing, or I am not gaining whatever I want in my life. So teaching was my passion since the birth. I always wanted to teach someone, not as a full-time teacher maybe, but I wanted that whatever knowledge I have, I need to share it with someone. So I came on to this teaching job, and then I have a very sophisticated in the box time. Okay, go to college, take lectures, come home by 2:30, and then I have my full family life with me. So that all is going on. But the sudden outbreak of this corona, and that everything came to a halt. Is my screen visible? Because it's not visible. Is it visible, ma'am?
Ma'am. Yes, yes, it's visible.
So then, yes,
Hello?
ma'am. It's
Okay,
not, no?
it's visible, ma'am.
Yeah. So due to this,
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
yeah. So due to this sudden breakup on coronavirus, we had to stay at home. So we are in home since like 17th or 18th March. All the courses, all the students are at their home. Everything has come to standstill. We cannot go abroad. The airlines are closed. The railways were closed. Everything we had to just lock ourselves in. Now, many of them took this as a another depressing. Okay, oh, we cannot go out now. What are we going to do? Really depression kind of thing. Many went through depression. Then they had so many stresses. How are we going to overcome this and all? So I said, why not instead of sharing? So how it happened that I had to share my knowledge. I had to complete my syllabus. So we started with initially with my TYBCO, because they were the courses. Now to tell you, I teach TYBC and TYBCS. I think I saw many of the students are from BCS in this session also. So we know that in TY they have to go in just 1 or 2 months, and they are going to go in the industry now. So they have to face the industry, and whatever knowledge we have given them. Now, do you think as a student or as a teacher that they are going to survive on that knowledge outside in the industry? No. So we need to give them some add-ons, and we need to give them some brushing in, and that is the reason Lindsay ma'am came up with this concept of arranging this session with you. So the teachers are also concerned for the students. They are working day and night. Okay, how shall we give our knowledge, or whatever they are missing because of this corona, how can we give it to them? So teachers are into online lectures, online video sessions, and then doing lectures, doing Zoom meetings, webbings, and all. So I took this opportunity, and what I did, I started with some online sessions. So initially I started with creating my own videos and giving sessions. Then some of the teachers, now because I had this designing and development experience, I could design my sessions very easily. But there were some in-house faculties who could not design this session. So they would like call and, Rupali, can you just help us with lectures and all? So I started with just with my colleagues and all. And then I came to know that this is going to be a problem for every one teacher, because teachers, only computer teachers I know that they are technically sound, but there are arts teachers, commerce teachers, some Hindi teachers, BA teachers who are not very well versed with the technical side. So why not help them? So I started with the faculty development program. So when I was sitting at home, I started with this concept, and see, now I got a opportunity there. I can teach the teachers. So it started with in-house faculties. It ended with Pune region. It started with 500 teachers initially. We took 2 sessions of faculty development program for in-house in Pune and around Pune area. We had from Mumbai and all. So 500 to nearly 600 faculties attended those 2 sessions. So after that, then they shared it with other colleagues also. And we had some B.Ed college also. So B.Ed students who were gone to their hometowns in Karnataka, Kerala, Gujarat, Haryana. So they kept calling, ma'am, can you conduct this session? So we had to conduct it again. So then it started with that. Then we had faculties from Tamil Nadu and Karnataka and Kerala who attended our faculty development. Then they just called, ma'am, can you just arrange it for it our college also? And then we conducted 2 sessions for Tamil Nadu college and 1 session for this Tiruchirappalli college. There we had nearly 650 participants. So which started as just for creating a session for my student. It went on till, and now we have got nearly 1500 plus teachers all over India who have got the benefit of this faculty development program. So in that we taught them how to create your own lectures, how do you create your websites, how do you create your e-content and all. So I got a job for myself. So I did not just sit sad, okay, I'm not able to go out. How do I share it with my student? So I took it an opportunity and started with this session. So each and every time you need to find solutions. Don't go on finding problems. Okay, this is a problem, not to go out, and no medicals, no grocery, nothing is available. What to do? We cannot survive in a world like this because of this. So try to find opportunities in whatever things you're going to give. So always have the habit of finding the solution. And if you're going to give a solution to an audience, to a participant, they are going to trust you. So now so many faculties are trusting, okay, Rupali ma'am, you can guide us something with this. And that is why I'm here with you, sharing my knowledge here. So one job you can do is your online tutor. Now, as seniors, you have, now let's say you are TY student or your SY student. You see some students in your junior classes, maybe first year, or I don't know if you have junior college, maybe you have 11, 12 students who are really struggling with their courses. Why? Because basically they're not able to attend classes. They are not able to meet their teachers, and teachers, it is not possible for them to solve each and every doubt of their students, because they have got many batches going on. They have to complete the syllabus, they have to do other academic works also, or non-academic work also. So then you can be a tutor, an online tutor. You can tell them, okay, what are your topics? You might be good in say C++ and RDBMS, Java, and they might not be able to understand that basic concept. Maybe because they have not attended classes, or they were not present during the sessions, or maybe their grasping is not that good that they can get everything from the lectures, and they need tuition. So you can start your online tuitions and share your knowledge. Now what will happen with that? Not only they are going to gain it, maybe because you have to teach them, you are going to read the books all over again, you are going to read your notes all over again, and your basic concepts are surely going to grow. And then when you go out in the industry, then you know, okay, if you are going out as a Java developer, you cannot forget your DBMS which you have done in first year. Now I'm sure if I ask any student of your DBMS question, they need to say, ma'am, wo to first year mein padha tha. It's not with you, I'm saying it with my students also. Ma'am, first year mein first sum ka abhi humko puchoge kaise yaad rahega, wo to uske liye kiya tha. So that is the thing. As students, you learn only to pass your exam. You don't learn that this is going to be a film. I'm not saying that it is an overall a general thing. Maybe 10 or 20% students learn to gain knowledge also. But then you can groom yourself, you can upgrade that concepts, you can revise those concepts of your basic DBMS, RDBMS, and your CPP, then your OOPS concept, everything can be done. I am repeating all these concepts because I can see this is computer science department and most of the students are from that stream. So that can be one option you can do, and you can gain from that also. You can earn money from that. You can take a nominal fee, not necessarily a rather good amount of fee, because even the parents are in very dicey situation. They have to pay the fees, they have to survive, the parents or they are not able to go out also. So just a nominal fees, and even you can survive and they can survive, and you are going to gain knowledge of that. Then second is you can be a social media manager. Now, as I told, when the lockdown started, what you could do, just post Facebook. Acha, this is my new corona avatar. This is how I look in corona. This is a new dish I have made. Now see this, what I have done in corona. This is the skill I am doing. I am learning guitar. Now today I am started practicing singing. And so everything you want to share it with your friends, because you are not able to meet them personally. So you try to share it on Facebook, Insta, Snapchat, Twitter, and the list goes on and on and on. So, but if you make that instead of just as a hobby, if you make that as your earning source, you can be a very good social media manager. You can do some social media courses with which how are you going to gain from these all software. Now I have created my channels. I will be sharing with all these things. So whatever topics I'm sharing with you, I will be doing courses on that also. So if you just subscribe to my channels, you will get more videos on that. How do I learn from Insta, or how do I going to gain from Insta? So basic thing is you need to understand the concept of Insta, you need to understand Facebook. Now I'm sure all of you might be knowing the difference between Facebook, Insta, your Twitter, your LinkedIn. Now everyone here in this session has a Facebook account, but how many have a LinkedIn account? Teachers or industry people, they have, but students, they don't care much about the LinkedIn account. But as TY students, I'll tell you, you need to have a LinkedIn account. That is your professional account, wherein you are going to share everything. Now you will say, "Okay, ma'am, abhi to hum student hai, abhi usme kya share kare? We don't have anything." You can share your skills. Other than your technical skill, you have other skills also. You might be a good leader, you might be a good communicator, you might be a mentor to your junior. So all those things you can add and make your LinkedIn profile, and that LinkedIn and all this are going to be seen by people or viewers not only in India but abroad also. And then maybe somebody can catch you. Okay, you are good at this, why not come here? Oh, these are your skills. And not necessarily that every time the employers seek the experts, they want some raw students also, or raw developers also, because then it is easy for them to groom. They don't have hard and fixed rule. Now let's say, suppose I have got, at this age I have some experience, I have got fixed rule. Okay, this project is going to be handled in this, and if a new employer wants to hire me, then it's very difficult for me to adjust according to his needs. But as a student, you are very raw, you don't have any ideas, you are like an empty vessel which they can fill in with your ideas, and then it is easy for them to mold you. So you can be a click to them. So that can be an online job you can find out. So you can be a social media manager. Then somebody of you might be good in design. You might drawing sketches. That also you draw sketches in your free time and share with your friends. See, आज मैंने ये sketch बनाया. मेरी बचपन से थी तमन्ना कि I can draw, but because of this ये college, ये classes and friends parties, मुझे कभी time ही नहीं मिला था. But now I'm able to do the sketches and that you share. So why not become designers? Then you can understand some design concepts. Okay, color theory, what is a color theory, what is a typography. Then you can design flyers for yourself, or you can design flyers for some, okay, teacher, now if suppose Lindsay ma'am is started with this session, you can tell her, okay ma'am, we are doing this session, can I design a flyer for me? I'm just trying my roots on this designing, so can I do it for you? So you can give design, and once it is okay, then somebody from your society, from your vicinity might come up with some cookery classes or hobby classes कि in 2 days we are going to show you this and this कि आज मैंने ये dish बनाई है, or I am going to teach you dance classes. So you can design flyers from them, you can design banners from them, because you are able to do that. And then you can get paid for them. So I am saying that initially you might get a petty amount paid for your designing, but if this designer skill increases, you can enhance the skills. You can see some YouTube videos, you can go online, you can see canva.com. You have got very nice layouts there, very nice designers are going to help you out, because every now and then abroad also, most of the people, even they are at their home, they are want to share their knowledge, they can help you out with this. Or you can be a freelancer designer on freelancers.com, you can post your profile, but there you need to show what you have done up till now. So for that you can just create some flyers and banners. So that can be one option. And then proceeding further, now some of you might not be very good in design, but yes, you can write good. Maybe you are good in your English, or you are good in your regional languages. You can be freelancer writers. Now, what actually are writers? Now, let's say you see this Flipkart, Amazon, or you see some companies, they have closed down, but still their products are to be sold. The products are lying in the warehouse that needs to be sold. So initially they would give it to sales executive, marketing developers, but everyone is at home now and they need to sell it online. So you can be that content writer, or the you can write some good points about their product, about their customer reviews, and you can be a content writer and help companies to promote their sales. So freelancers write the content, and there is a huge need, I tell you, because so many companies, so many makeups India's new products coming in. It can be a small dish to a big product which you want to sell online. So you need to write the content. Now content cannot be anything, like these are the dimensions. This is, suppose I want to sell a notebook. Okay, this is a width, this is a length, and this is not only the dimensions you have to specify, but you can sell some good thing. Now as you go and search, now why will you find a particular product more interesting than the others? You try to read its review, you try to read its content. So the more content attractive to you, you say, okay, no, this is a better product than this. Why? Because you're going to read the customer's view. So that particular content you are going to write for a product, so that more and more people buy that product. And if the sales is going to increase, naturally the product manager or the producer is going to pay you for the incentives on the products sold. And all those products are again going to be sold online. So you see so many e-commerce portals, your Flipkart, your Amazon, and the products, you have some detail. So you can write the content from that. Not only products, you can be offers any service also. Anyone giving a web designing service or a web developer service or an application developer, there also some content has to be written, so that you can become. So you need to enhance your writing skills. So how do you can do that? You can go and check some content profile, content writer profile, then what actually they do. You need to understand what is the actual JD, your job description of a content writer. For that you need to do some courses. You can go and search some YouTube channels. Okay, how do you become a good content writer? So that is one option you can have. The next is you can be a transcriptionist. Now what is a transcriptionist? Now many times what happens, you have got some audio lectures. Now many times you have those sessions, webinar, conferences where experts come and speak. Maybe it is a medical conference where experts from all over the world have come and they record their sessions. But recording sessions have to be noted somewhere to make it a e-record. So for that, they need to convert the audio recordings into a written document file. So those you can do. That means you can be a transcription, listen to the audio and make a note of it. For this, your skill, their listening skill has to be very perfect, and what you listen and what you write. It's not that you miss one word and then you write, because the entire meaning then changes. So your listening skills can be now transcripts. I don't say that you have to listen and go on typing on your computer. Okay, this is heard and this is a type. That way you're going to waste your time. क्योंकि एक ही दिन में तो एक ही audio होगा. You have got many online platforms which allow you to convert your audio recordings into write them down. You have Google Translator, you have Google Assistant, which listens to your audio. Then you have Otter.ai, which is a software which converts your audio recordings into your notepad. It not only just gives your notepad, it also gives you which speaker has spoken which words. So it tries to calculate on an artificial intelligence model. It tries to capture the speaker's voice modulation and then give it a note. Okay, speaker one, this, speaker two, this. So that way, platforms also. So if you're going to be a transcription, you need to undergo or learn this particular softwares. You have to find out, you have to search through the net. Okay, what are the softwares with which it will be easy for me to convert my audio into a note thing. So that can be an option for you. Now, similar like your graphic designing, you can also be a web designer. Now, websites, anyone, let's say I'm sitting at home, I want to prepare my website. Now, website is very simple nowadays. Yes, we have web designer companies, but doing a freelancing web designer, I can easily design website using WordPress. If you go to my channel, I have already created 2 videos. You can just see and try to create your website in minutes. You can create a web design website and then share it with your friends, colleagues, Facebook, Insta, wherever you want. Okay, I'm a freelancing web designing. Anybody interested, you can design your website with me. But for that, you need to have your website. So you can create that website, and then you can create it for your friends or for a new company which is coming up, to design for them. You can create your college website, maybe a departmental layout. You can create a departmental page. So those things you can do. You have got a very nice open source web designing softwares, like you have WordPress, you have Drupal, you have Joomla. Then even you can create a small e-commerce portal. Now you will have this big markets, Flipkart, Amazon, Jabong, Jovi, everything. But you can have simple a local market next to you, who has closed down his shop because of this corona. You can tell him, okay, you can go into him himself, okay, we can sell your products online. I will create a e-commerce portal for you. You have Shopify, you have Magento, you have Shopcart, with which you can create e-commerce portals also. But for that, again, you need to have some technical knowledge. You need to have what is the CSS, what is the CMS, your content management system, what are the open things with which I can create those websites. So that can be one option for you. Then proceeding further, I have a small video for you, with which basically, before going online, how should you present it? Now, most of you will say, "Okay, ma'am, we are not interested in doing all this self. We want to get a good job, because that has been my option. That I want to be in a good company with a good package, and I want to grow with that company." So for that also, you have to create or build your resume properly. The resume, now how are you going to build your resume? Now, initially you would go to companies and share your resume with them, hard copy, or mail it to them, and then they will call you for an interview. And then you will groom yourself, present your project, and then they would observe your body language, the way you present your technical thing, the way you present before your HR. So everything was physical. But now, if I have, even if a company thinks that I have to recruit it, then the company will give you conditions. Okay, you have to work from home. Agreed. Then this is the package. Okay, as a beginner, you agree to that. So whatever things you're going, so your interview will be conducted online. So there, your total body language is not to be seen. So only your facial expression, the way you express yourself, the way you express it with your project. So your presentation, your project presentation have to be really attractive. Even though it is technical, you have to present in such a way. You can have some animated presentations. Then you can create your resume in a graphical, in a very interactive things. Your presentation or your resume will be outstanding from the others, and then only they are going to select you from a group of, say, 20 persons or 50 persons, whatever they are coming to you. Then they might take your video round. Your HR might take your video round. Then how are you going to present yourself? How should be your webcam? How should be your audio? Then how should be your sitting profile? What should be there in the background? It's not that कि पीछे से कुछ आवाजें आ रही है, you are sitting in some garden below the tree, क्योंकि अभी तो free है, work from home, and then some chirping of birds or some road का आवाज side, anything is coming. So you have to be professionally, because you are to be, I mean, they are seeing it online. They might even record you, and this can be your online presence. So you have to be very particular. Even if we say कि घर पे ही बैठे हैं, कौन आ रहा है देखने के लिए, you have to be in a professional look. So then how you hold your camera, you cannot hold your camera in what do you say, a portrait form. It has to be in landscape, so that a wide screen it will be covered. So that the video tells you the tips from how do you work from home. So it is a very easy video. I hope my screen is visible. Then you can see a short video here. I will be sharing this link so you can see it later on also. So how do you work from home? This is the video is given by Economic Times. So how should you be presentable when you're working from home? You cannot just relax. And even if you are giving a presentation, if it's a video lecture you're giving, you can just sit, relax, and your video is going on. So here's how to master work from home. How should be your work area? I'll share this link in the chat so you can watch it later also. Till we watch the video, maybe in case you have any doubts or questions, you can type in the chat and maybe we can take it in the question answer. So your work area, then you need to get organized. You should have a proper mic, your proper headphones with which you are going to talk with the, if my network is not working, or if my audio is not clear, if my video is not proper, then see, now this he is presenting in the front of some project, and look at the lady behind. So she thinks that I am at home, I'm doing my work, but it doesn't look good when something disturbance is coming. Then you have to write a to-do list. And third point is mastering your technology. So before presenting, you have to be checking with all the technical things. And then before now, when we started with the session, Lindsay ma'am called me so many times to communicate, okay ma'am, what time we are coming. So you have to make a note, okay, is the presentation ready? What are the timings for the session? Then you have to communicate the link with the participants. You have to keep your presentation ready, what points you are going to elaborate, what things you are going to talk, what videos you are going to share. You have to organize it everywhere. And it's not that I keep on searching, okay अच्छा ये video दिखाना था, ये कहाँ पे गया, and then you switch it off and then go and search it. Till then the person in the front is not going to wait for you. So that gives very unprofessional. So remember, even if people are not going or not looking at you physically, they are judging with you based on your video presence. Even a simple message you type in a WhatsApp, you are being judged in that. If you just go on typing any good morning messages here, this in a professional group, if your Lindsay ma'am or any session has created a group, and instead of this technical things, you just post good morning and forward some messages, then somebody will say, okay, he's not at all serious. So even your message is going to judge you. So always try to be professional, because as a students now, your student life, your TY, you are already passing out, you are going to go in this industry. And now this industry is not your only your city, not your state, but you are in a global arena. You are being watched by other people, because everything you are going to do is going to be online now. So online, as it has got its own positive things, it has its own negatives. So you're cracking the productivity. So these are all the points Economic Times has shared with you. So this video you can watch at your leisure time also later on. So So along with your online skills, you need to develop your soft skills also, your leadership quality, your other qualities, your team building quality. Not necessary that you need to work on. Yeah, before this, I think, yeah, I missed one slide. So sorry for that. Now, this is one, yes, freelancing. Yeah, this slide we missed. You can also go opt in for a virtual assistant. Now, what is a virtual assistant? Now, you have heard about this term PA, personal assistant. Now, who is a personal assistant? Who will guide the boss? Who will tell him all the details? Okay, sir, today is your meeting with so and so company and so and so. And sir, we have to write a mail to this company. So, all those personal assistant. But now, even the bosses or the superiors that sitting at home, and they need to and need this some assistant who is going to remind them. So the personal assistant has taken role of a virtual assistant now, and virtual assistant is sitting at their place and guiding them with the technical or the creative assistant who are sitting remotely. So you can be a virtual assistant. Now let's say I have own a company, I know that this is my production, I have to sell this, but I'm not that tech savvy. I don't know how do you schedule the meetings, how do you talk with the people, how do you create the content. So you can be their virtual assistant, and not only for one boss, you can have 3 4 bosses. And okay, this is a virtual assistant, okay boss, I have scheduled your meeting and this is the agenda, this speaker is going to come, and so on, and that is done parallelly. In some other login, you can assist with some other companies for other bosses also. So you can opt in for a virtual assistant also, and then you can get good pays for that. So this can be a new upcoming online job for you, work for yourself or work for only a particular company. Then many of you might be good in some regional languages also along with English. So you can be good translators. Now, as I told you, the content writing part or any part, let's say suppose I'm giving this sessions. Now, as I told you, we had conducted faculty development program. Initially, we conducted in English, but we came to or we realize that in Maharashtra there are so many schools also in remote villages. They won't understand the language or English language. Yes, they have to go online, but they are not very versed with English. So we conducted faculty development programs in Marathi, in a regional language of Maharashtra. So similarly, here if you find someone that he's finding it difficult to cope up with the English language, so you can convert that in your own regional language. So you can be a very good translator. So for that, what you need, your basic skill is your English command has to be fluent. Then your regional language also vocabulary you need to uh, enhance. So you can be a good translator, not only for conducting lectures or content writing. You can be a good translator if you go in for some job. Let's say a Japan company wants to collaborate and they are not very well with English, so you can learn up with some foreign languages also and become a good language translator. So that job option you can have one. And another important job you can have, or your own boss you can have, is your blogger. Now look at the difference between a blogger and a content writer. A content writer writes only with respect to a content. It can be for a company, it can be for a product, it can be for a service. But blogger is who writes for, or who blogs for his own living. I can write a blog on, say, online skill development. I can write a blog on my travels. I have traveled to so and so company, sorry, so and so city. I traveled to France. This was my visit, and this is the trip or details I like to share. I can write a blog on that, or I can write a blog on interview skills for technical people. That blog I can make it on WordPress blog. I can make it an attractive, put some images on that. Nowadays you have vlogs, that is your video blogs. Those you can create, wherein you can present yourself, your hobbies, about your hobbies and skills. Okay, these are the things. So you can write anything in your blog. So you have blogger.com, you have wordpress.com, wherein you can write your blogs, share it with friends, share it with all your social media platforms, and then you get a very good viewership, and then you can become a good blogger. So you don't have to go out of your house to write your blogs. It can be a part-time or a full-time job, and bloggers get very nice paid offerings nowadays. So blogging can relate, or then you will say, how will blogging give you money? So if your site gets more and more visits, more and more companies will try to advertise on that, because nowadays companies are not able to advertise by because no personal physical existence, so they are advertising on YouTube's, on Netflix, on Amazon, and not even TVs, because TV channel also the artists are not able to come there. Serials are not working, so they can go in through the Netflix. So those products, so you can write your own blog, and if they see, okay, this particular vlog or channel is getting more and more viewers, why not go and add it there? So you are going to gain from that. And then is your digital marketing. You can be a digital. Now you know that you are you are able to gain more viewers, you are able to get more likes for your page or your channel. So you know, you got the knack of it. How do you market your brand? So basically you have to market yourself. So first you try to market yourself, then you try to market your product in case you have, or the service you are offering. So once you have marketed that, now you got the skills, you can market it, or similar concept you can apply it from others. You can be a good digital marketing. Okay, you'll tell them, okay, I know how to market it on Facebook because I've already tried it, because you have tried and tested that. So you are 100% confident, okay, these things will work. Or maybe okay, for in the some other case the things can change. So you can be a good digital marketing. So again this, so in total I have given you nearly about 8 or 10 options with which you can go in for anyone, or you can try in for one or two. All these references I have given it to you. I'll be sharing this PPT with Lindsay ma'am. She can share the PPT with you. I've also created a video of this. I'll upload it on my YouTube channel. You can go and watch this video anytime. See, fluent2.com is one site through which you can become a translator. Then you have you have transcript.com, through which you can become, or gain more knowledge about the transcripts. Your virtual assistant, from which you can gain more knowledge about how do you become a virtual assistant, and so on. So I have also taken references from this online course report or the statistics which I showed you initially. So these are the reference sites which I like to share with you. And with this, I come to the end of my session. Now we are open for your questions or any feedbacks you like, or any suggestions you like to know. So I'm very glad to tell you that Know Edge, or Sharpen Your Knowledge, we have created a Telegram group of that. I'll share this link with you. You can join this group. This group basically deals with enhancing your skill. We have got 400 participants all over India. Most of them are teachers, students, faculties, or from industry, who like to share their knowledge with outside people. Why? Because they have time now. Because of this corona, they are at home. So sometime they might remove it for you. So every Sunday, we take a session on any of the topics. We take feedbacks from the participants. Now, this is such a platform which the participants themselves become a resource person. So let's say tomorrow you become a participant of this Know Edge. You have some skill. Let's say you want to teach your guitar skills to other participants. We can keep your session, and from those 400, let's say around 40 are interested in your guitar learning. They might come and join our session, and then you can teach them skills. Suppose tomorrow I am expert in web designing. I want to take a session of web designing. Then you are interested in web designing. You come to me, I join my session and learn. So in that group itself, we are having resources, we are having participants who share their knowledge, and we try to sharpen our knowledge. So in this period, or maybe in future also, we are a group there where we can share our knowledge. So you can take this Telegram group link also. In case you want, you can join them. So that's all for the day, students or participants. I hope you enjoyed the session. So any questions?
Thank you so much, ma'am. Participants, if you have any doubt, you can post your doubts or queries in the chat box, or you can unmute your mic and you can ask.
The link video in case anybody has missed.
Ma'am, there are a few questions for you in the chat box.
Ma'am, nowadays there are a lot of ads for what identify these ads are true or false. No, ma'am, so many ads are coming. Now, if you have to become a, you have to add work from home, earn thousand, earn in lakhs, you can come to know that what you try to call them and try to judge with them what exactly is their concept, what are they trying to sell, are they trying to sell some product or some technology. Then you have to be really understand the concept behind that. And then I mean, basically for this you have to be very smart to understand the concept that you can get to know only by communicating with them. Or suppose some companies that can deposit with us so much so amount, and then we'll give you these many benefits or these many incentives will be given to you. So those are totally false at most of the time, because nobody, just understand this one thing, nobody gives you free of charge. So if they said कि हाँ आप हमारे लिए इतना करोगे तो हम आपको ये free दोगे, so initially it can be a free offer, but as it goes there might be some hidden benefits of the seller also. I've shared the YouTube link. I'll also share the chat link, the Telegraph link, which you can join in. So there you might, because we have got nearly around 400 resource person, you can see, because each and every person is a resource. They have some skill, they have some knowledge which they like to share. Yes, any student, if they want to ask any doubts, now you can, I'll share my YouTube channel also. I've already created videos on website designing, then digital marketing videos I'll be sharing in a day or two. And I have shared some videos on CPP while going for interviews. When you want to have a quick revision or a remedy of all the previous sessions which you have done, maybe DBMS, maybe RDBMS, maybe CPP, all those videos you can watch it from there, and you can very well try to learn the concept. So you don't have to go back and read all your syllabus books behind. Just within 10 or 15 minutes of video, you are able to revise that. I'll just share it with you, that link also. Any other questions? So you can just type in the till there. This is my video on CPP. So you can just revise it. You can just subscribe to my channel. So any upcoming videos, now whatever skills I have explained it to you, you can learn it by the YouTube videos, and you don't even have to pay anything for that. So you can just go on searching, because nowadays paying the fees also is a big thing. First of all, getting an income is a difficult thing, and about that you pay something. So instead of that, why not check in through these YouTube videos and try to learn some new concepts. So hope I could satisfy with the topic which was given to me, and I have tried to give more options or be clear with the topics given to me by Lindsay ma'am. So any any doubts you want, you can share, or any feedbacks you want, you can share yourself and share it, or you can just type in the chat.
Those who have any doubts, you can write it in the chat box now. Ma'am, I think there are no more doubts. So shall we wind up the session?
Yeah. I'm writing my details also. So
Okay.
anybody wants more guidance, because if you check my LinkedIn profile, I also advise to people. I'm a mentor also on LinkedIn. So with this Rupali Memani, you can find me on Facebook, Insta, LinkedIn, or even your YouTube channel. Thank you.
Okay. So for the participants, your presentation of today's webinar will be shared to you through your registered mail ID, and the link for the feedback form has also been submitted. Kindly submit the feedback form and get your e-certificates. And I request now Kevin Sam, the student representative, Computer Science Department, St. Paul's, to convey the vote of thanks for the session.
Is it audible? Hello.
Yes, yes,
It's
Kevin.
audible,
You
right?
are
It's
yes, yes,
okay.
it's audible.
On behalf of all students of and teachers of St. Paul's College, I would really extend our gratitude to Rupali ma'am for the seminar. And that seminar was truly informative and interesting. But also extend our gratitude towards our management for giving us this opportunity to hear such a wonderful seminar, and also our teachers and including Ms. Lindsay Miss, for giving us this opportunity. Also, I would like to thank all our students for listening to this seminar. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. Okay. So, ma'am, on behalf of St. Paul's College, we express our gratitude to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lindsay ma'am. Thank you, participant, for giving a patient listening. I know nowadays you're not used to attending sessions and lectures. So I hope this lecture was not. Ma'am, the session is done. Can I leave the meeting?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You can leave the meeting.
Thank you so much.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much.